Mr. Gates, what can I do for you?
I need to talk to somebody about my mother. She's very unhappy.
Please, Mr. Gates, have a seat.
Well, she's just not herself. I mean, she's so unhappy, and I was hoping that we could talk together, maybe come up with some ideas together.
Sure, Mr. Gates. It can take time to adjust to a new environment. It's not going to be like it was at home for your mother.
Yeah, well, I just didn't think it would be like this. You know, I mean, I want her to be happy and safe, but she's just constantly complaining, you know, and look, Mom says that she can't eat the food, okay, and that she's cold all the time, and all she does is watch TV. You know, and then when I stop by for a visit, she's just filled with complaints about how bad it is.
I can see how that would be hard for you, seeing your mother unhappy. It sounds like she has a long list of concerns. Can we start by picking just one and finding a solution? We can come back to the others later, but let's try to pick the most important one right now and see what we can do.
Yeah, well, I guess I'd say the hardest thing for her is just being so bored. I mean, she doesn't have anything to do. She's lonely, and you people don't seem to be doing anything about it. Look, I realize you have a lot of people here, okay? But she's really miserable.
I'm sorry she's having so much trouble. We care about your mother, and we want her to be happy here. I think there are a few things we can do. For starters, why don't you and your mother pick out some photos and put them on her door? Then you can list her hobbies and her interests. What does she like to do?
Well, you know, she used to like to travel, you know, when Dad was alive. With her health like it is, you know, she can't do that anymore.
But does she like to reminisce and tell stories about it?
Well, yeah, actually she does.
Well, why not put up a picture or two about her travels? It's an easy way for people to get to know her, and it's a great conversation starter.
Well, that might work.
And if you could come to her care plan meeting and help her talk about her past and her hobbies, it helps the staff get to know her better. Once the staff gets to know her after the care plan meeting, they can introduce her to other residents who share similar interests.
Huh. I didn't realize that meeting was so important.
It is. It would be good if you could come. And you know, the more you visit, the quicker she'll adjust. I know it's hard when all you hear are complaints. But visiting several times a week for 15 minutes is actually better than coming once a week for an hour.
Really?
Yes. Your mom may be feeling shut out from her family and her old life. If you come often and bring a little project to do together, it can help her adjust. And having a project will help her forget about her complaint.
Well, that would be a relief. Yeah, I'll do that. Next time I come by, I'll bring those photos.
I have a list here of simple ideas for projects that you can do to make visits more fun. And you know, lack of control is a big issue for residents. If you can call ahead of time and give her some choices about when you might come visit, it might make her feel like she has some control in her life, even over the simple things.
That's a good point.
Plus, it'll give her a double boost. Half the fun of a visit is the anticipation.
Well, thank you, Monica. This has been really helpful. I'm glad we talked.
Good. Let me know how it goes, and if you have other concerns.
Well, thanks again.